my name is Lilike and today we're going to be looking at how you can make your studying a whole lot less boring. Just like any type of learning, studying unfortunately involves a lot of repetition, which, as I'm sure you know, can get mind-numbingly boring very quickly. So in this video, I'm just going to be giving you a few things that you can do whilst you're studying that I have done in the past that makes studying a lot more fun for me personally, and I hope it can do that for you too. This is something I'm sure we've all done. Like, I don't assume that this is some type of revelation that I'm giving you, but it's something that's so easily accessible and can really offer a lot of reward when it comes to spicing up your studying lifestyle. It is a double-edged sword. Studies have shown that music does distract you. Your brain can't focus on listening to music and studying at the same time. So it's more like it's swapping between the two tasks super quickly whilst you're attempting to multitask. However, the type of music that you choose to listen to can affect just how distracting the music is. Music without lyrics is the least distracting. I would recommend some orchestral music. It's really truly a vibe. Music with lyrics, but that you know very well, like you've listened to the song on repeat for many years, that would be about mid-range when it comes to how distracting it is. Whereas listening to newer music with lyrics would be like trying to study with a monkey banging some cymbals together in the corner of your room. In any case, if you're willing to sacrifice some productivity for some fun, then music is a surefire way to make studying a lot more enjoyable. The material that you've been given to study is obviously something that you're unfortunately stuck with. However, using different studying techniques to study the same material can help a lot when it comes to keeping things interesting. Active recall is a great tool you can use to do this because it's kind of like a lot of tools in one. For example, when you're first learning new information, maybe it's the first time you're reading about it in your textbook, you can read it, close your textbook, and then try to recall as much of the information as you can. This is called closed book recall, and it can be very useful when it comes to making new information stick. You can use it on definitions, a part of an explanation in your textbook, or just for memorizing equations. Another example of active recall would be once you finish a chapter, maybe you're about to do some end of chapter questions, just get a sheet of paper and write down as much as you can remember from the information in that chapter. And then once you've exhausted your memory banks, go back into the chapter and add any information that you forgot on the sheet of paper, but use a different color. This is a great way to study and revise for exams too. For 4 more studying techniques that you can use to spruce up your studying, click the link in the card. Memorizing lists like the periodic table or maybe historic dates can be mind-numbingly boring and also quite difficult to remember if you just kind of sit down and try to stuff it into your brain just straight like that. Mnemonics are a great use of association to help your brain remember things more easily. A good example would actually be one that was in one of my recent videos where I was telling you guys about the different coordinating conjunctions that exist. There are 7 of them, and I mentioned how they spell out the word fanboy. Another very well-known example would be my very eager mother just served us 9 pizzas for remembering all of the planets. You can also turn super long lists into songs. Like in Bible study, I was always told to sing the song to remember the books of the Bible, like Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, etc. And that actually helps a lot when you have to remember something that doesn't necessarily spell out something, but you just need to get it in your brain and it's super long. The tune will help you remember the words because there's an association with the melody and the specific words that you need to remember. The more outrageous the mnemonic, the better, or at least in my experience. So just get silly with it. Sitting in your room for 6 hours straight is depressing. Pick up your books, grab your wallet, and go sit in a coffee shop or at a park or just anywhere that isn't the same sad location over and over again. A change is as good as a holiday. Allow me to drop a scientific fact on you. Studying for hours at a time is not productive. Studies have shown that your brain gets tired pretty quickly and actually gets a lot less effective at remembering things pretty early on in a studying session. No worries though, gosh, okay, no, that's stooping a bit too low. No worries though, because a quick 5 to 10 minute break can juice things right back up again. The lengths of time for which people can concentrate does vary from person to person, so this is something you're gonna have to kind of feel out yourself. Try studying for different lengths of time with different lengths of breaks in between and just see what works for you. Go for a walk, make yourself a meal, try to stay away from tech as much as possible, and you'll be feeling fit as a fiddle in no time. Did you like this video? If so, please click the like button. Also, if you really like this video, do feel free to subscribe. I would really appreciate it loads and it helps out the channel a lot. Also, if you end up hating me, you can just always unsubscribe later. So what are you waiting for? Click here for more videos. I made them with love and care just for you. But thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one and good luck on your studying journey. I'm texting people in the middle of recording about a Van Gogh painting that was discovered. Let's go.